Welcome to Spelling Bee Ninja, your go-to podcast for insightful lessons on literature and more. Today, we're diving into the life and works of Thomas Mann, a Nobel Prize author whose writings have reshaped modern literature. Join our community of passionate learners and subscribe for free educational content that inspires curiosity and knowledge. Thomas Mann was born in 1875 in Lübeck, Germany, and he left an indelible mark on the landscape of 20th-century literature. Mann's literary family saga, Buddenbrooks, published in 1901, set the stage for his acclaim. This novel focuses on the decline of the Buddenbrook family, showcasing their fall from wealth and prestige over 4 generations. With masterful prose, Mann explores themes of decay, ambition, and the clash between commercialism and art against the backdrop of 19th-century German society. The family's moral and cultural decline parallels the tumultuous changes occurring within the larger German society. Notably, Mann's narrative employs a technique called leitmotif, where recurring themes weave through the story much like musical motifs in an opera, creating an intricate tapestry of emotions and ideas. This unique style garnered admiration and solidified his reputation as an important literary figure. Moving into his next major work, The Magic Mountain, published in 1924, we encounter Hans Castorp, a young German engineer who visits a sanatorium in the Swiss Alps, planning to stay only a few weeks. Instead, he finds himself encumbered by time, and what starts as a brief visit extends into 7 years. This isolated setting becomes a microcosm for the tumultuous intellectual battles of pre-World War I Europe. The novel is rich in philosophical discourse, presenting a variety of characters representing differing ideologies. Through this journey, Mann tackles profound questions about time, illness, death, and the nature of existence, as Castorp grapples with the larger questions of meaning and modernity. Mann's ability to capture the depths of psychological conflict is on full display as he draws readers into the complexities of his characters' inner lives. Furthermore, Mann's view of the relationship between art and politics evolved significantly over time. Initially, he advocated for the autonomy of art, believing that artists should remain detached from political influences. In his earlier works, art serves as an escape from the chaos of political life, a sanctuary that allows for creative expression unencumbered by societal pressures. However, following the devastation of World War I and the rise of the Nazi regime, Mann recognized the moral obligation of artists to engage meaningfully with political issues. He began to see art as a powerful tool for resistance against tyranny and oppression. His famous radio broadcasts during World War II were a clarion call to his fellow Germans, urging them to oppose fascism and engage with democratic ideals. Mann's exile from Germany in 1933, as a direct consequence of Nazi oppression, had a profound impact on his writing and political engagement. Stripped of his German citizenship and witnessing the horrific censorship of his works, he transformed into a fierce defender of democratic values and human rights throughout his later career. In novels like Joseph and His Brothers, Mann poignantly dealt with themes of cultural identity and moral responsibility, while in Dr. Faustus, published in 1947, he delivered a powerful allegory reflecting on the fate of German culture. The tale of Adrian Leverkühn, a composer who trades his soul for creative genius, serves as a grim examination of Germany's moral decay during the rise of Nazism. This complex narrative engages with the legacy of music and philosophy, intertwining ideas from prominent figures like Friedrich Nietzsche. Mann illustrates the catastrophic effects of surrendering to barbarism and highlights the critical obligation of the artist to uphold humanitarian values. While exploring Mann's work, it's worth noting his relationship with his brother Heinrich Mann, also a significant writer. Though both achieved literary acclaim, their bond was marked by rivalry and ideological differences. While Heinrich took a more vigorous stance against the Nazis, Thomas adopted a more cautious approach. Their relationship only grew more strained during their respective exiles, but in later years, with the sincere efforts of family, they managed to reconcile. Music also played a vital role in Mann's life and writing. His connection to the composer Gustav Mahler was pivotal, as Mahler's influence permeated his work. Dr. Faustus is particularly enriched by musical references and theories, illustrating Mann's deep appreciation for the art form. Throughout his career, Mann's writing style is notable for its precision, irony, and profound psychological insight. He often crafted intricate sentences that delve into the inner workings of characters, revealing their complexities and motivations. His use of irony allows readers to navigate layered meanings while simultaneously engaging with characters' struggles. Incorporating leitmotif into his writing ensures that significant themes resonate throughout his narratives, fostering cohesion. This innovative approach, coupled with his exquisite prose, makes Mann's works not only intellectually rich but also deeply rewarding to read. Thomas Mann's literature has significantly contributed to the conversation around German identity, culture, and the complex interplay between tradition and modernity. His works grapple with the tension of a nation caught between its aspirations and the turbulent political climate of the time. As Germany oscillated between cultural ambition and strident nationalism, Mann's narratives reflected a critical lens on his homeland. In Dr. Faustus, the Faustian bargain becomes a metaphor for Germany's tragic choices, while his essays advocate for a more humanistic approach to German identity. Mann's insights articulated a plea for a democratic Germany, one that could transcend its authoritarian imprints while embracing its cosmopolitan roots. Finally, Thomas Mann's legacy in world literature remains immense. Regarded as one of the 20th century's greatest novelists, he elevated the novel of ideas to profound depths, inviting readers into nuanced dialogues about existence, morality, and the role of art. His masterful works, including Buddenbrooks, The Magic Mountain, and Dr. Faustus, continue to resonate with new generations. Mann's influence can be traced through the writings of later literary giants, all of whom acknowledge his impact on their craft. Beyond literature, he represents a courageous moral voice, defending democracy and human rights during turbulent times. His belief in the power of culture to resist tyranny stands as a testament to his enduring relevance in our discussions about literature, art, and society today. As we reflect on the life and works of Thomas Mann, we recognize his profound contributions to modern literature and the moral dimensions of art. From his early masterpieces like Buddenbrooks and his philosophical explorations in The Magic Mountain to his powerful allegory in Dr. Faustus, Mann's narratives continue to challenge our understanding of identity, politics, and humanity. His evolution from artistic detachment to political engagement embodies a vital lesson about the responsibility of writers to respond to the moral crises of their time. Through his legacy, Mann remains a pivotal figure in discussions about literature's role in society. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey into the works of Thomas Mann. We hope this episode has inspired you to explore his literature and appreciate the intricate relationship between artistry and social conscience. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast for more discussions on great authors and their significant contributions to literature. Until next time, keep reading and stay curious.